Welcome to the Big Movie Mouth Off. We're here at Broovy Cinema Pub reviewing some movies today. Our sponsor is PC Laptops. I'm Jimmy Martin with Slug Magazine.
And I'm Jeff Ice from MSN Entertainment.
Today we'll be reviewing the movie Gulliver's Travels, which is Jack Black's new comedy. It's pretty much the umpteenth adaptation of Jonathan Swift's novel. Jack Black stars as Mr. Gulliver, who basically sneaks his way into becoming a travel writer, set on an assignment to go explore the Bermuda Triangle, gets sucked into a giant waterspout and washes ashore on Lilliput and finds out that he is the giant amongst tiny people.
Good Lord! It's the entire Blackfishing Armada.
I can help. It's cold. No problem. Going down. I'm Gulliver. Listen, they want me to vanquish you guys, but I don't want to vanquish anybody, and you don't want to be vanquished. Let's just pretend, okay? Invincible.
Yep, and wackiness ensues. And when I say wackiness, it's been a really long time since I read Jonathan Swift. It was back in high school.
Yeah.
I really don't remember there being robots in it.
Yeah.
Or tiny soldiers going up Gulliver's butt.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the big music number at the end.
No.
Apparently, Jonathan Swift wrote War, What Is It Good For?
Yeah, it's true. My thing, okay, I used to love Jack Black. I really did.
Right.
And then his comedy just got really dated, and it got really dated really fast. It was like a one-note,
Right.
one-trick pony. And then Zach Galifianakis came along and kind of stole any kind of role that...
Doughy, wacky guy.
Yeah, you needed the portly, funny man who kind of threw it around. And Zach Galifianakis, one, can act much, much better than Jack Black.
Clearly.
And has much better improvisational comedy skills.
Right.
And so... now you're going to see Jack Black kind of doing these awful roles.
Where he's rehashing his what I hate to call the greatest hits.
Yeah, well,
we get
bebopping and scatting in the shower in the first 3 minutes.
And he's doing his School of Rock guitar playing shtick.
I mean, when you think the line "I'm the king of awesome," like I may have laughed at that 7 years ago, but now I'm just like, really? That's
and I
all
would
you
have
come
had to
up
be
with?
really high.
Yeah, pretty much, But I don't want to knock it completely down because there are some funny performances in it.
Right.
And it's is it Jason Segel and is it Emily Blunt,
Yes.
who I had a lot of fun with because they're
I liked
portraying-
her.
She was really funny in it.
She's the princess of Lilliput.
And
Jason
she's the-
Segel is her Romeo-esque suitor who... And don't get me wrong, I like Jason Segel. British accent, really?
I almost think it's more just a funny role. I don't know if he's just, kind of toying with it a little bit, but her role, she's like the stereotypical princess who throws her arms up like, I'm in danger and I'm being kidnapped, like that, and it's so good. Like, I loved it with her. The other thing I did like is with Jack Black starts giving these, false,
stories about what his past
his origins,
was, right.
and he makes his live theater in his media room, but instead of a television, it's a tiny little theatrical stage, and they're performing things like Empire Strikes Back and Titanic, and just really, just creative ways of doing these stage plays.
Although, you know what this reminded me of? It reminded me of Be Kind, Rewind. Those
bit.
parts,
yeah,
and
which did a lot better. I'll give you that one.
Yes, yeah. I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it. And really, did I need Gulliver to put out a fire by urinating on the...
No.
No.
Yeah. And you said it earlier, just when the film comes to an absolute dead stop, when he starts singing that War Was It Good For. And I'm just like, what?
I think he wrote it into his contract.
Probably,
I have to have a musical number.
But what's funny is that, like, most of these children's films don't they'll end on that note. You know what I mean? They're like, huh, and then credits like that.
Despicable Me, for example.
Exactly, or even Megamind, you know. But this one, the story wasn't even done yet. They go back. It's like it's so ill placed.
Yeah.
Well, in the film at all, it's ill placed. But I would just end it with it, or just not put it at all, because it takes you so far out of the film. You're just like, I just want to go home now.
Yeah. And speaking of cast members that we're neglecting, I really think Amanda Peet is a funny person.
Yeah.
Not in this film, and she has no sparks with Jack Black whatsoever.
No.
Also, I know this is going to sound crazy, but boy, this film has a really awesome view and understanding of how daily newspapers work. I'm just saying. Not that I expect historical accuracy out of a Jack Black movie.
I give it 1.5 stars.
You're in that right range. I mean, this and Yogi Bear are almost on equal footing. At least this has more story than Yogi Bear, so 1.5 for me as well.